Let's talk a little bit about suspension training. And what is suspension training? Well, I'll be honest with you, the people who invented suspension training, I mean, a whole new genre of fitness, are the people who invented TRX. And a good friend of mine, Randy Hetrick, former Navy SEAL, created this company while on deployment. And really, you look at it and you say, oh, it's just nothing but some straps and some handles. Well, it's a little more than that because these straps, I've had TRXs now for 20 years that are still working. So these straps are durable, and now they come in this cool cami pattern. Hook up to anything. I have these thing on doors. I have tree limbs, fences, monkey bars, you name it. And what it does is it really just turns whatever you have into pretty much a full gym. And I'll show you. In fact, I even wrote an ebook on it in a book a while back ago, um, just showing a lot of the exercises you can do with this thing. And let me just show this to you. There's also have a coupon code for you if you're interested, and you might really want to consider one of these things. So as you guys can see here, this is the TRX workout. Basically, what I do with this thing is I just added it to a tactical fitness program. You can find this over on stewsmithfitness.com. It just walks you through, some exercises. Okay, here we go. So you can start off with this thing, as you can see here, really simple. Bicep curls, just leaning back. The further you lean back, the harder this thing gets. So if you go diagonal, it's pretty challenging. If you go almost horizontal, it's extremely challenging. So bicep curls, rows, reverse flies, high rows, working those rear delts, chest press. This is easy, but it also requires some balance. Tricep extension, you'll feel this one. That's a good one. This is one of my favorites. I'd say every time I do push-ups, I do atomic push-ups. Written a couple articles on this exercise right here. Um, in fact, I did a test one winter, and I tested out bodyweight bench press, see where I was at the beginning, and didn't do any more bodyweight bench press. And the only upper body push that I did was TRX push-ups. I wound up doing 100 push-ups every workout that I had upper body push on, and I wouldn't do bench press that day. And for 3 months, it helped me maintain the exact same bodyweight bench that I had at the beginning, which was like, I think it was like 15 at 205, 15 reps at 205. Still got 15 reps at 205, at the end of that. So it's a good replacement for bench press when you don't have one. These are just really hard, core exercises. Any plank, a suspended plank is next level plank. Pike poses is great for the hips. I tell you, this TRX rollout's probably one of my favorite ab exercises to do. And the lower you get your torso to the ground, the harder this thing is to come up in the up position. So you stand up, you roll out. It's kind of like an ab wheel, but it's you're just it's strapped around your elbows. You can do squats with them, make it a little easier on your legs. If you're rehabbing something, you can go a little harder, make it a one-legged lunge, one-legged squat. Suspended lunges are harder than regular lunges by far. It's kind of like a Bulgarian split squat. Then you can make leg curls out of these things. And that's just some of the exercises that you'll get in this. Oh, here's one of my favorite. This little grip, hang from the pull-up bar, hang from a pull-up rope. That's a good one. The old classic, old school weight on a rope, roll that thing up, rice bucket. So this workout has a whole bunch of things in it that you don't need a whole lot of equipment for this workout. A TRX, some grip equipment, lots of calisthenics. Anyway, it's one of my favorite tools to use. I don't get on here and say, "Hey, try this." I am not an influencer. I'm a coach. I work out and I write about coaching. I don't try to come out here with the coolest gear to wear and gear to use. But this is just a tool that I have used for um, nearly 20 years. I think when Randy came out with this, it's probably 2004, 2005. I think I got my first one in 2006. I even have that one still, but I mean, how cool is that? All right, so now I'm about to give you a deal because they said, "Hey, here's a coupon code you can pass to your folks." All right, so the coupon code is, and I put it in the description. I'll type it in here for you. It's TRX15VETS. So TRX 15 vets. So I think it's like this Veterans Day promotion they're doing. I told them I'd be honored to help them out with this since I actually use it. I don't do this with stuff I don't use. And since I've been using this thing for over 20 years, I said, hell yeah, let me share that thing. So and instead, it's not 15%, it's 25% using this. So check it out. If you look in the description of this video on YouTube, you'll see it has a link that takes you to this purchase. It's not cheap. 25% is a big savings. But I promise you, it is worth it. It is by far my favorite tool outside of barbells. So that's how important I think suspension training is. It is not a fad. It is a whole new genre of fitness that I highly recommend you guys putting it into your training programs.